God bless you. I wanted to take our time to personally invite you to come on down to Shekinah Worship Center. At Shekinah, one of the foremost focuses is that we stay in the Word of God in context of the time in which it was living, and then we can apply it according to the time that we live in. You know, from time to time, one of my members says, I was talking to someone and they mentioned how the Bible does not support women preachers. I remind them the Bible also did not support women going out to work and women bringing home the eggs as the man bring him the bacon, as it were. And so what we do is we understand that for such a time as this, God has poured out his Spirit upon all flesh. And as he actually demonstrated with the woman at the well to go and evangelize, as he actually demonstrated with Mary, the mother of Jesus, I need to use you to bring forth, to deliver the message. As he actually demonstrated on that great morning, Resurrection Sunday, the women came and the women were sent to trigger men to come and see that the tomb is empty. And when I think of this, it is unfortunate that men are not speaking the gospel message as much as I believe they can speak. And so God raises up a Deborah. He raises up a woman at the well. He raises up those women who met there at that empty tomb. And he tells them, go run and tell them about Jesus. And so in the context of today, perhaps, especially being Pastor Chef, I would have liked to have been a woman subservient to the point where I did not take a job and I depended on the men to do everything. However, most of you, the vast majority of you, know that this is not the case. How do we know that? Well, look at how many single women are at the head of the home. And she needs help, and she needs financial assistance. She needs a male to have that role and responsibility because the father is perhaps not there. What am I saying? 2024 looks nothing like the times before Jesus was born. And so what is the key? That each of us delivers the message, receives the message and delivers it. That's our responsibility. We can get hung up on things that are cultural, that no longer apply. Now, you may say, oh, Pastor Seaman, that means some things you're saying don't matter. Not at all. I'm saying they matter in a more aggressive way, a more significant way. That if the women could be on the outside, the outer court of the temple, thank God for grace. Thank God for the New Testament. Thank God for the New Covenant, because she doesn't have to stay on the outside anymore. Because Jesus told that woman, yeah, I know where your people worship, but now is the time, woman, when they who worship me, it's not about the mountain and it's not about Jerusalem. They must worship me in spirit and in truth. That's the message of Jesus. And that's why it's a beautiful thing when we get the wonderful roadmap from the old covenant to the new covenant. And we understand that in the New Testament, it's increase. Who couldn't do, can do. Who was forbidden from doing is encouraged to do when Jesus came on the scene. And so my heart is that those of you males especially who want to be a part of Shekinah are not hindered because I'm a female pastor. It means nothing as per my looking down on the men or not wanting to empower the men. If anything, I'm totally the opposite. And so please don't let that mindset trick you and trap you from coming on down to Shekinah and participating in a lively, beautiful church where we are looking to continually increase our learning according to the Spirit of God. And certainly, the many of you who tune in, it's proof, it's part of us understanding that you appreciate the word that you are receiving from myself and from the ministers and the teachers of Shekinah Worship Center. So I personally invite you, if you're looking to be changed, to be challenged, oh yeah, Shekinah Worship Center is the place for you. And I want to end it here by sincerely saying, as I look forward to seeing you, blessings abound.